Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. You guys are all doing great. Now I want to begin today by looking at the Autosum command. The Autosum command. Now the Autosum command, or more precisely the sum function in Excel, is one of the most used and yet least understood. You will find it in the Home tab, in the Editing group, as well as in the Formulas tab. So, the sum function. So like we said, we can find it in the Home tab, and then in the Editing group. In the Editing group, that is our sum function, or the Autosum command. Now, you use the Autosum only to sum columns or rows of consecutive numbers. Use Autosum only to sum columns, rows of consecutive numbers. Now, it is automatic in the sense that it will sense the range of numbers above or to the left that need to be added. Now let's see how we can actually make use of the sum function or the Autosum command. To sum a single row or column of numbers, just position the active cell below the column or to the right. So let's assume I want to sum just this row. Position the active cell just to the right or below. That's for a single cell or a single column. So come here and then I click on the Autosum twice. Remember, if you are summing a single row or a single column, click Autosum twice, or Alt equal to Alt equal to once. Now see what happens when I click it once. It tries to automatically sense the range. So you can see the formula there, equal to sum B3 colon D3. So automatically it has sensed the values in those cells and it's trying to sum it up. So we click once and then we click the second time, or I press Alt equal to the second time. Okay, now if I want to sum up this column, same thing, come here, click once and then click it again. Or I could also do this. I could come down here, click once and then press enter, hit enter on my keyboard. That is how we can sum up a single row or a single column of numbers. Now, if I want to sum up multiple rows or multiple columns, let's say for example I want to sum up multiple rows, multiple columns, I select cells just immediately below them or cells just to the right. You can also do it this way, selecting the cells just to the right, and then we click once, just once. That does the trick. We use Autosum only to sum columns or rows of consecutive rows. Now let's assume I have this column to my right. Now we can see that I have some spaces. I have 4,000, 9,000, 3,900, 6,000, 8,000. There's space as a blank. And then I go to 4500, 7500, 700. There are two blanks. Then 3500, 2600. Now what happens if I want to sum up everything in this range? Let's see how we can actually get that done. So to do that, come here and I click Autosum. Okay. Now you see what happens. It's only the rows that are consecutive that it's trying to select, or that have been selected. Now I can now go ahead and include all those other non-consecutive ranges into my selection. So I can use my mouse like so and drag up to include those selections, and I press enter. So that's how we sum up rows or columns of non-consecutive numbers. I take that again. I can hit my Alt enter. Alt like we said 11. Alt equal to 2. By default, Autosum just sums rows or columns of consecutive numbers, but I can go ahead to include the non-consecutive numbers in the range, like so, and then I include it, and then I hit enter. That's how we can sum up rows or columns of non-consecutive numbers. So I believe this is well understood. If there are any questions, you can engage me in the comment section. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. See you in next class.